Good morning, bitches. I mean, more like good night for me, but hello, hi. Welcome back to a reading stream. And today, I said it yesterday, but today we're gonna read something Very cool, very cool, very awesome, very intense, very cool. So you guys know about Iris, and if you don't, shut up. So the biggest Iris fan, Mr. Irisman, made a whole document. It's 33 pages long, and I'm gonna read all of it today. It's like reading a book. It's easy. It's just the easy thing. It's not that hard. It's reading a book, but with facts and logic. Yes, that is true. Let's move on to. I mean, we're gonna move on. Yeah, let's make a. What is a good music we can put? I'm gonna put the Hololive English things. Okay. We're gonna read why Iris. Oh, hold on. Let me put it on screen. Yes, the Iris document. I tried to read it before. I did read it on my mind, of course, but now we're gonna actually read it out loud. And I try not to like twist my words very much, but I'm sorry if I do it. It's funny. It's content, okay? Content. Yeah, so anyways, let's start reading why Iris is the best girl in Konosuba, proving with math, logic, voice of the people, facts, and more. Let's go. Now it's the disclaimer. We see that it's for good fun, even though it's true. We get a table of contents and the cuteness, chart, design, and such and such. So. Oh yes. Yes. We're gonna read the thing he put. We're gonna read the cute, all the factors he put in here. Okay, all of these. Now, shall we start? Let's start with the cuteness factor. I believe it is safe to comment on the cuteness factor Iris possesses in the series she occupies. Iris is the little sister of the main character of the series, Kazuma, and thus does things such as call him Big Brother. She's also short, can pout, is rich, and can do the puppy dog eyes. Now this is obviously extremely cute and deserves to be mentioned as the cutest character in the series. But wait, you might be saying, well that is cute, surely there are cuter characters in Konosuba, characters such as Megumin. That's an interesting point. So let's go to each major girl in Konosuba and explain why they simply are not as cute as Iris. Now shall we start with the big one, not big one, it is a big one. Why Iris is, I think it would be funny if you put Megumin in the last one and you shit on her a lot more. Okay, let's start with Megumin, starting with the one that many people wrongly go around parading as the best girl in Konosuba. Megumin is shockingly isn't very cute. Now wait, Megumin is cute, you might be saying, but let me ask you this. Do you think attempting to blow up a church, a building for God, is cute? No, that is obviously not cute at all, and we can also point out the fact that Megumin has almost zero respect for authority in her life, showcasing herself as a rude troublemaker. Now while you may think that is somewhat cute, put yourself in the shoes of the authority. What Megumin does is not cute, in fact it is rather annoying. All the more reason on why Megumin herself is nowhere near as cute as Iris, not only for her personality, but also her actions. She's trying to blow up a church. You can put in more. I think Megumin is just a war criminal on its own, so basically you can do anything. Hold on. lips exercise. Just grab your hands, put in your hand in your face, and just like, yeah, do that. Because then, I don't know, I saw that you can do that, and I started doing it when I started recording. Anyways, now moving on to Yunyun. Anyways, now moving on to Yunyun. Yunyun seems to be a rather simple case on why she simply isn't as cute as our wonderful goddess Iris. Yunyun is a huge and sometimes irritating crybaby who is unable to engage in proper conversations on her own for the most part outside of individuals such as Megumin. Now, while you might think well, you might think this is somewhat cute, I'm here to tell you that no, it isn't. It isn't fucking cute. God fucking damn, shut the fuck up. There were a lot of noise. I'm sorry. Anyways, no, this isn't. Imagine yourself in the Konosuba world, where Yunyun hardly engages in conversations with you and cries often. All this would do to you is make you increasingly more irritated. Clearly, Yunyun is unfit of being said to be cuter than Iris. I agree with that one. Easy, true. Easy, true. Anyways, now we're gonna go with, hold on. Ooh, nice. Let's go with Aqua and Cecily. Now, once again, I don't know if Cecily, I don't know. Aqua and Cecily. Now, once again, this is a very easy one to go through on why these two aren't as cute as Iris. In fact, that seems to be a pattern here in this whole entire document. But let's continue. Hold on, I need to do something. Okay, now. Oh, why these two aren't as cute as Iris? In fact, that seems to be a pattern in this whole entire document. But let's continue. Cecily is a part of a cult that steals bread from churches, loves to put people in their debt unfairly, and is okay with everything outside of necrophilia. Obviously, this is clearly not good at all, and can be seen as something that isn't very cute. Oh, and Aqua is the goddess of this despicable cult. Aqua is also a brat who will block you out of your own household because you may have wanted to spend some time with family. Very clearly, neither of these girls are cute. Survey says that 2 out of 10 people see Aqua as cute, and 0 out of 10 people see Cecily as cute. I think Cecily is cute when you take away everything wrong she did. Anyways, darkness. Now on to the topic of darkness. While I will concede that noble woman La Latina for Dustiness can be as cute with her elegant style, although clearly not as cute as Iris, I cannot say that darkness herself is cute, let alone attractive in any way. Sure, she may be one of the more physically rounded than those already mentioned above. Her personality kills this because she is a shameless masochist. Something that is not ideally attractive in a real world situation. Isn't fun or cute. Meanwhile, Iris is completely socially adjusted and will not embarrass you in the way darkness is capable of. And wait, you may say, darkness is totally attractive with her seductive body and all, but that is a foolish notion. As Aqua, a character with the mind of a child, can perform an act such as this better than darkness. Once again showing that she has no qualities worth redeeming. Survey 1 of 10 called darkness cute. Eris, and Chris. Now this hold on, let me mentally prepare me for this one. Okay. Now this was a difficult one to decide. I cannot lie that Eris and her other form, Chris, is extremely cute. She's funny, adventurous, brave, and a good person. So many positives. For a while I was stumped. However, this section isn't about why these girls aren't cute in their own right, but why they aren't as cute as their baby Iris. And I have found some evidence supporting so in yes. But why they aren't as cute as our baby wait, what? Am I reading right? Holy shit. Okay, in volume 12 of the main series, I'm sorry, in volume 12, Chris had the unfortunate luck of being attacked by ogres. Now, while I will not explain what happens in said attack, we do know that Chris is unsure if she can get married. Now, obviously, this is an awful thing that has happened to Chris, and something that is not cute in the slightest. Meanwhile, Iris has never been subject to such horrors. In fact, Iris is so pure that when Kazuma used his infamous steal maneuver on her, he got her ring instead of her undergarments like every other girl in Konosuba that he used it on outside of Aqua. Once again, this shows that Iris is cuter than Chris Aries, although she is very cute in her own right, just not on the level of Iris. Survey says that 6 out of 10 people call Chris and Aries cute. This one is I love, one thing I love is that he put pictures at least of each girl, and then he didn't do a shit for fucking Wiz. Now going on to Wiz, she just isn't cute. She's borderline idiotic, can handle money to save her life, and is a bit too naturally blessed for Survey's liking. We also have to take into account that she is dead, so engaging in any relationship with her is practically necrophilia. Although, obviously, something not good. Wiz just ain't it. Survey refused to rate Wiz on account of her being undead. Now that we have gone through the major girls in Konosuba and why they aren't as cute as Iris, let's put this on a graph based on our professional surveys taken across a broad and unbiased. Okay, so you mean to tell me Megumin and Cecily are the same fucking level? That's fucking hysterical. I mean, what is worse? I mean, Megumin blows up churches, but Cecily is part of a bad church or bad cult. So these two complement each other. So I think both are still not cute. Wiz gets no respect. She doesn't, and I get it. I get it. As you can see, based on this chart, Iris practically blows the competition out of the water, and I can hardly say it is even close. This shows that a majority of people surveyed, all people unbiased, find Iris as the cutest girl in Konosuba, with Chris coming up in a distant second place. And I can agree, Iris is cute. Okay? True. That is true. I mean, if you say the unbiased thing, Iris is the cutest one. And this is from abroad, at least I think people would be. Anyways, design. Going based off design wise, it can very clearly be said that Iris has one of, if not the best design in Konosuba. So let's go over why it is so great. But before we do that, let's look at some other characters' designs. Ooh. Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness. Now these three have good designs, I cannot lie. Aqua has a great priest outfit, Megumin has a very cool wizard outfit, and Darkness has a decent knight's outfit. However, the problem arises when you see the lack of variety of color and imagination in their outfits. Aqua only sticks to blue, Megumin sticks to red, and Darkness sticks to yellow. This is incredibly hurtful to their designs. In fact, even when Megumin does change outfits from time to time, she still sticks with her primary color of red, showing how lazy their choice of clothing truly is, and why none of these three girls, here's the longest part, it is the fucking longest part, holy shit, are better than Iris in the design apartment. Hold on, let me do this something. Okay, this is the best one. The princess design. At a glance, Iris has a very nice design. She has a very clean and fluffy dress that has a very good shade of white all around it. A pretty blue ribbon around her waist and some gold around the neck and upper chest area. However, at a close inspection, this design is phenomenal. The best part of this design, in my opinion, is the pure white mainstay color, which represents Iris' purity. This is in brilliant contrast with all the other impure shades of color, such as Kazuma's green or Megumin's red. Starting with the grapes, this may be a shock, but the grapes are in fact sentient and in their own being. The grapes had once fight Iris in a brutal battle when she was young. She's the fucking queen. And submitted when she won. The grapes now serve as emergency rations in case Iris is in ever need of food. Now, I wonder, now the grapes have been there since she was little. What? Can they like go rotten or something? Or are they like insanely insane? I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. We're talking about fantasy here, so maybe it is. But I don't know. Put some logic, I don't know. The grapes now serve as emergency rations in case Iris is ever in need of food. God damn it. These grapes are an extremely subtle nod in her design and how strong and determined to win Iris is. It also shows that what presence Iris has on those around her and how important and how she's quite a big deal, showing how brilliant her design can be. Going on to Iris' ring that she possessed in Volume 6. This ring is another brilliant part of her design, showing her commitment and faithfulness to Kazuma, as when he retrieved her ring, she allowed him to hold onto it and accept it, showing how kind, faithful, and loving she is. I agree. I don't have Volume 6, I have Volume 10. Holy, I can't show you because, you know, but I have Volume 10, banger volume, I think, if not Volume 8, Volume 10 is my favorite volume out of Konosuba. Great, fucking amazing. We're gonna go for the hair now. The color of Iris' hair and eyes are also another important part of her design. The blue eyes and blonde hair signify her nobility, as a good portion of nobility in the Konosuba world have the same eye and hair color as Iris. However, unlike most nobility in the world she occupies, Iris' eyes and hair color truly do represent what nobility should be. True, I agree. Grapes never get running because Iris. True. Okay, that's actually true. What nobility should be. Kind, caring, elegant, respectful, and beautiful. The color of Iris' eyes and hair signify what nobility should be like, and sets her as an example for such a great and mighty class of people. Once again, another great phenomenal her design. Hold on. Okay. While not part of her design in a sense, I believed it would be important to bring up the gaming controller Iris holds in this illustration. This controller shows her gaming mindset and a gaming attitude, as she often beat Kazuma, a veteran gamer in games. God damn it. This shows Iris' prowess in the video game field, once again showing how she is the best girl. Now, Mr. Irisman told me, in Combatants Will Be Dispatched, there is a girl named, I don't remember exactly her name, Viper, I think it's Viper. She is a gamer, and I think I see a pattern in his likings. Gaming, yeah, I feel like I see it. The thief design, and I really like it. I think I like the thief, but I also like a lot the knight outfit. I think the knight outfit is very cool. Like, I love like the contrast of black, dark blue, and white. It's very cool. Enough. It also complements her hair. Fuck, I started to talk. Anyways, going on to Iris' thief design. Viper, yeah, okay, called. Going on to Iris' thief design. This is what many would call her best, and for good reason. This design is wonderfully practical when thieving, which is what Iris does with this outfit, of course. The dark blue and black color scheme of her outfit is perfect for going out at night, and shows us how smart and tactical Iris is in a multitude of situations. Following the line of thought with Iris being tactical as a thief, she can be seen carrying a satchel with her while thieving. This subtle addition to her design once again shows how smart Iris is and how she can think ahead, as she brings a bag to take any item from no good noble families. True, that's what a thief is. Honestly, think about it. If you compare it to Megumin's like thing, Iris is the one that just Iris is like the one who I don't think I mean you can say the one that restores, or more like the one that you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, like Megumin is more passive and more aggressive, while Iris is more passive. I don't know if you can. I don't know. You might know what I'm saying. The final major component of Iris' thief design is the brown rag she carries around on her shoulder. This is extremely resourceful of Iris, as if needed, that brown rag can be used for a multitude of activities, such as makeshift bag, a blindfold, anything. Once again, although this may sound like I'm repeating myself, this shows how smart, resourceful, and all-around useful Iris can be. And we learn all this from her design alone. That is how good Iris' thief design is. God fucking damn it. Look, and ironically, you're right. she is resourceful. I see that. Like, I get the whole Sochel. I think it's called Sochel. It is so. Hold on. There it is. Don't question what my. Okay, yeah, okay. You're right. I actually don't know the name of it, so I was basically like, sure, if it's Sochel, it's Sochel. But it is okay. The night design. This is my favorite one. Like, honestly, she looks so good with the night design. I love it. Anyways, going on to another one of Iris' expertly crafted designs, we can move on to her night design as seen in Volume 10, aka one of the best volumes in the whole fucking series. In this volume, Iris can be seen in a beautifully Hold on. Anyways, can be seen in a beautifully built blue and white armor used for adventuring. This white and blue once again represents not only her purity, but the tranquility she feels. Does she look so banging with the night? I know, right? She's like one of the greatest designs. Like, holy shit. I mean, when you say she looks banging, you mean like good, not like, you know, right? Right? I mean, please tell me you mean not that kind of banging. Anyways, going into another one, I wrote that already. Continuing the discussion on Ninth Iris, it is worth mentioning the gauntlets and boots she wears for defense, illustrating how she fights, although the sword already told us that. There's also a brilliant contrast between the blue and the white outfit and the golden blonde. That's what I said! Holy shit, shit. I swear to God, I haven't read to this part, and I swear to God, that's what I said. I said that her blonde hair. Her blonde hair really complements her fucking. I mean, okay. I said how the blonde hair complements the fucking dark blue, white, and black, and I was like, "Yo, that looks good." And anyways, the gacha designs. I feel like the gacha designs are like it's one of the longest, since this is the biggest Iris things we got. Like, we got the most Iris content from the fucking gacha game, which would be crazy because people who don't read the fucking light novel will be like, who the fuck is an Iris? I might think, oh, she's just an original character. Well, fuck you, bitch. Anyways, the gacha designs. Now, while some may say that the gacha original designs from Iris are a mute point and practically worthless to bring up, I would beg to differ. I believe each and every one of these designs represent an important part of our Iris' character, and each portrayal of said parts by these outfits are done expertly. Schoolgirl Iris. This one was released recently. By recently I mean like 2 weeks maybe, and I was like, damn, she looks good. She looks cute. You see, cute. Very cool. Very cute. Very cool. And Irishman was fucking popping off on Twitter. A Schoolgirl Iris. Now, Schoolgirl Iris is a design I find to be extremely important. It shows the future Iris wishes for her country, as she wishes for education and more to come through Belzerk and for her citizens to prosper. This design shows how much love Iris has for her country and its people, and her ambitions for them. This design also shows how Iris wishes to be a normal girl and sometimes not the princess of a country at times, which is extremely cute and adorable, and also very admirable, and also very fucking cool. Like, yeah, I agree. I ironically agree to some of these, and some I'm like, that's honestly funny. Okay, anyways, we go to Bunny Iris. I love this one. Don't tell me why, and don't say because bunny outfit. I don't know. I just like the red on Iris. Iris with the red looks. Iris with red looks good. Like, yeah, black and red is a nice color scheme. Sorry. Anyways, now Bunny Iris shows how cute Iris can be. She's in a casino just winning bank, and this shows how fortunate of a character she can be, but also how innocent she can be, as Iris most likely does not know the implication of what she may have won. This shows her innocent and gullible nature expertly, and I believe that fact makes this design a worthy one of writing about. The Santa design. Now, the Santa design is one of great importance. This design once again expertly shows her playful nature and good nature, as of course we all know that to be Santa you must be on the nice list. Yeah, man, this fucking man went beyond. He's writing. He's rough. This man just fucking. I can't with this man. Iris, man, how much did you inspire yourself with to put the fucking nice list thing on the to describe this design? Because holy shit, that's actually really fucking smart. Also very fucking stupid, but also very smart. Anyways, and Iris is an extremely nice character, showcased by that what she's wearing. The Valentine's design. Going on to another design from the Gacha game, we have the Valentine's Day design. Now this very well may be my favorite design from this Gacha. This design perfectly displays Iris' young heart and one full of love and excitement for Kazuma. My one for holy shit, you're Shakespeare. You're Shakespeare if he was an Irish simp, and I honestly understand. Yo, today's D-Day. It's the day. Today is the day Iris. We prove Iris is. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I was. What the fuck? Huh? I'm sorry. I just saw something. Anyways, it's a young heart and one full of love and excitement for Kazuma. The design perfectly displays all the emotions Iris feels and does it in an extremely cute and beautiful manner. And I cannot help but love it. Holy shit. Let's go! The Halloween design. Moving on to the final design from the Gacha game for our beautiful Iris, we have her Halloween outfit. This outfit is beautiful. It shows Iris' trickster nature and her childlike spirit. It shows how playful and fun her spirit is and shows how frightening she could be. A fucking witch, fucking terrifying. Anyways, this design is also so extremely cute and I just cannot help but like it. And the witch that hat Iris wears puts on display how much power she holds. As a witch is seen as powerful, and Iris having a witch hat shows that she's the. But the thing is, Megumin is a witch herself. So you're saying a witch hat shows that she herself is extreme power. So you're saying someone who is a witch is seen as powerful. I mean, Megumin is powerful too. I'm using your own logic against the Iris, man. The maid design. Well, some may say that this is somewhat of a throwaway design that doesn't mean anything. I would like to disagree. The maid Iris design represents her humility to be put in such an outfit, even with her high status. It also represents her patience and willingness to go along with others, or at least so as long as it is not illegal. Thank you for putting this. And if I was to be personal for a moment, maid Iris is extremely cute and love her so much. Is it called Ilis? Ilis? Do we call it Ilis, or something else? I'm gonna call it Ilis because Iris, Alice. Okay, Alice. Okay. Now with the Alice design, Alice is the fashion. Is really just the princess design, but with a cloak around her. So while simple, so we find that 10 out of 10 people find this design extremely cute. So I felt that I have to mention this in the document. And if I were to be personal for a moment, I also have a small fondness for the design. In particular, the reason for this fondness is unknown, even to me. I mean, you're talking about Iris, you could be fond with anything. Ooh, now we're going on to Iris' role in the story. I'm gonna drink water, holy shit, hold on. God, I just love this book so much, holy shit. I have Iris on the oh yes, Iris. Anyways, Iris' role in the story, although she does not occupy the most space in the series, only having 2 volumes that revolve around her in the mainline series, Iris has an immense presence in the series, being the princess of the country that the story takes place in. It should be also noted that Iris was entrusted to be a diplomat when discussing matters with another country, Elrond, showing how much importance she has. Honestly, if the thing is, Iris, you think you're trusting Iris, which is technically still a child, technically, to fucking do business with another child. Like, damn, Iris has to be like smart as shit. She knows stonks, and that's funny. Iris is also a major player in Kazuma's and his party's life, as not only does Kazuma have her ring, a ring meant for those that will one day marry Iris, which models many matters, but Iris has also fallen for Kazuma, and because Kazuma has defeated the Demon King, many untold actions may occur as now Kazuma has to marry Iris. I am waiting. Please. Please. I am needed. This shows how important Iris is in the series, even with the limited screen time, or like book time, and how in the future she can get in a plethora of content thrown her way. Iris also plays an important role in Megumin's life, as in Volume 12, she did mention feeling threatened by Iris, threatened she may take Kazuma from her. Unfortunately, she does not. Which continues to show the impact she has on other characters. This same impact can be seen on characters such as Darkness, who is seen to be extremely cautious and serious when the topic of Iris comes up. I agree. I actually agree. I mean, of course, I think the one that Iris doesn't have like the biggest relationship with, is obviously Aqua, since I don't know. I mean, aren't they are technically in the Ares called, right, church? So basically, yeah, of course, I see it, but also I want more Aqua and Iris to be like, homies. It would be funny. I mean, Aqua would be the worst model to design, to follow. So I don't know. Anyways, Iris' strength. Going on to the physical capabilities of Iris, it may be shocking to those who have not read the light novels. If not, I highly recommend it, as it has a good amount of Iris content. It does have, but Iris is actually one of the most capable and strongest characters we have seen in the series so far. Iris has easily been seen outperforming both Yunyun and Megumin, showing that she can easily outclass and outmatch the Crimson Demons. So you see these are bitch babies, but Iris, hold on, I fucking have it here. I can see where this is a fucking page. She fucking one-shotted the fucking dragon. That is crazy. Iris' biggest field of strength that I believe we have seen in the series at this point is in Volume 10, aka Banger album volume. When she and the party went to go hunt the dragon, this is an immensely important feat, as while everyone in Kazuma's party, including Megumin, who was gung-ho about going after Hydra, was nervous, yet Iris was able to one-shot this dragon in the blink of an eye, showing her power and strength. She has one of the strongest characters in the series. Now, why am I talking about Iris' strength, feats, and her power? Well, this entire Google document is to show why Iris is the best girl in the series, and of course you would want your best girl to be able to defend herself in whatever story she occupies, which is something Iris does, and add that onto the fact that Iris is stronger than a majority of the characters in Konosuba. There's nothing but bolster her rank among best girls to become even higher. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. Okay, we can read this easy. We are only 13 pages. This is easy, bro. How long have we been streaming? For like half an hour. Easy. It's fucking easy, bro. Reading is easy. I can't read. I know how to read something. Iris' character. Now we are on to Iris' character. If I am to get personal for a quick moment, I am in love with Iris' character. So let's... Bro, really? Huh? I thought that you made a fucking 33 page document about Iris as a joke. It isn't, because Iris is best girl. Anyways, the pure heart. Iris, in terms of the Konosuba universe, is one of, if not the most pure-hearted individuals we have encountered in the series thus far, who almost always thinks of others before herself. While this does not exempt her from thinking about committing dangerous acts, it is always for the sake of others. This can be seen when she says that she was willing to start a war between nations in order to take Kazuma from Elrod's prisons. Her pure heart also is what drives her to detain anyone she deems to be a criminal under almost any circumstances, be it characters such as Dust or Cecily, otherwise known as her strong sense of justice. I thought we... yeah. I see. I also believe Iris' heart is extremely understanding and forgiving, as when Kazuma attempted to bathe with both Darkness and Claire in the light novel, Iris was never said to be explicitly upset with him. The manga did, but light novel manga any day. True, I agree. Light novel fucking better. Read it. Iris also is able to adapt to people, such as the professor from the Megumi manga, and allow them to follow through any illusions that may have. The example with the professor being calling him Professor. I love Iris' face. Anyways, next. I love this understanding part of Iris' heart. Iris' heart. I think it is one of the most important things to talk about when speaking of Iris as a character. Iris also not only has a pure heart herself, but her sense of justice in her heart can snuff out any evil present, even if it's not obvious. Seen in Volume 10, when she eliminated the doppelganger, even after it that impersonated Kazuma. It should also be said, however, that Iris can have her feelings hurt, giving her maidenly charm, something you would always want in a best girl. This can be seen when Megumin speaks of using someone else as a vanguard instead of Iris, which obviously does hurt her feelings. But once again, all this does is add to her maidenly charm, something that's extremely nice. True. Like, look at this. Cute. Cute. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. One final topic that should be mentioned when speaking of Iris and her heart is the gullible nature it holds, because Iris was always kept in the capital. She's unaware of many things in the Konosuba world. Due to this unfamiliarity with the outside world, Iris is constantly being tricked or fooled into situations such as buying kebabs for 1 million Eris. Ha. I love Iris so much. Once again, I can only see this gullible heart of hers as adorable, and even more reason on why she's the only candidate for best girl. True, Iris is best girl. I need to drink water. Water, sponsor me. Now looking at the other girls on Konosuba, none of them have a heart as pure as Iris, except maybe Wiz. But Wiz has a plethora of issues that I can't even begin to dig into why she isn't actually one of the worst characters in the series. Although she does have a nice phenomenon in Banir's novel. But anyways, once again, we are shown to have Iris just above everyone else, as the graph below shows how Iris' pure heart stacks to everyone else. Of course, business service. Where it is. Yeah, I agree. The thing is, saying Iris is, you know, you say Iris is, and then say Iris is respectfulness, you know, Iris is respectfulness. Continuing. Speaking about Iris' character, Iris is an extremely respectful individual, almost never belittling any individual for any skills they may possess, no matter how impressive or unimpressive it may be. This can be seen in a multitude of situations, an example being Kazuma. Iris knows that Kazuma isn't the strongest individual, yet she still respects him for any accomplishments he has been able to achieve, such as bringing down the Demon King generals, and looks up to him with such respect. Iris also shows much respect to almost anyone she meets, be it Megumin by calling her boss, or Junyun by not making fun of her and her inability to make friends. The respectfulness is truly befitting of the novel many people wish existed in the Konosuba world, reflecting Iris' purity and brilliant nature in a world that is full of no good nobles. Novels such as Elderp, Iris is so respectful that even if there are people who may seem deemed as strange, such as Banir, she treats them all the same, a characteristic truly befitting one of the best girls. befitting of the best girl. I'm sorry. I mean, that's true. I mean, all the fucking nobles we see in the fucking series are fucking bitches. And even though darkness is also, darkness is, it has a bad side, And Iris is just baby material. Ah, yes. Iris's comedy. Of course, to be the best. Oh, did I read this? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read this. Not necessarily and compare Iris's respectfulness to some other characters. Megumin is extremely rude and not respectful to almost any authority, a characteristic unbefitting of the best girl. Aqua simply doesn't know the meaning of respect and couldn't respect anyone if she tried. Chris does respect authority, hence why the survey says that 6 out of 10 people find her cute. But she doesn't have the same respect for common people as Iris does, hence why Iris is better. You didn't even mention darkness, that's funny. Iris is comedy. Of course, to be the best girl, Iris has to have some comedic chops in the story of Konosuba, as this story is primarily as a comedy, funny. And don't worry, she can definitely get a laugh from the audience. We can get her laughs from when she's being delightfully gullible towards the outside world, laughs from her being unbelievably powerful, or laughs when her doting on Kazuma. Iris has brilliant comedic chops in an already comedic series. Some of her best moments come when she's thought of starting a war to break Kazuma out of jail. Anything she did with Paneer, or even just showing up Megumin and Yunyu. It's all brilliant, and the more reason why she is best girl. That is extremely facts and logic. Honestly, I fucking read the novels, and when Iris did, and instead of reading the Paneer manga, the light novel, I read the manga, and goddamn, Iris was funny. I fucking really enjoy Iris in that fucking volume of the Paneer thing. That's funny, very funny. I need to finish the Dust novels. Holy shit. And while the other girls in Konosuba may be funny to some degree, a majority of them have been overexposed to such a degree that they don't have the same novelty as Iris does. The only one who I would say somewhat breaks the line of thought is Chris, who has stayed consistently funny throughout the series. But there are a multitude of reasons why she isn't as good as Iris. Some of those reasons are stated above in the document. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, now that I'm gonna say later. But yeah, I think. Yeah, Iris is fucking hysterical sometimes. Like, yeah, I agree. I agree to some degree to all of it. And ironically, I agree to some of it. Anyways, going on to Iris's intelligence and wits. Despite the early saying that Iris can be seen as quite gullible and silly from time to time, complement her comedic charm, it should be noted that Iris is incredibly intelligent and smart when it comes to a wide variety of topics. Now this is mainly book smarts, as she has spent a good portion of her life coped in the capital taking lessons, but when compared to a majority of the other Konosuba characters, it can be reasonably inferred that Iris is on the smarter end of him, at least book smarts wise. But intelligence is not the only thing Iris has on her side, as she is shown to be rather smart and strategic when it comes to games with Kazuma. Now normally this point may seem mute, but given on how gifted Kazuma is strategically, it can be inferred, fucking god, on that on the battlefield of something of similar importance, she can be useful and not completely inept in that sort of field, unlike Megumin, Darkness, and Aqua, who are inept without Kazuma to guide them on adventures, as seen in Volume 1 of the Dust novels, where they ran into a tiny bit of a trouble with a beginner's bane. Now, Iris's compassion. This section will be rather short as it does go over some things already explained above, but it should be obvious to any reader that Iris cares immensely for the people of her nation. This can be seen in multiple instances, such as Iris wishing for the Demon King to just go away, partially because she wishes that Kazuma's idea of school and make-believe shops would come to fruition. But also seen that by Iris attempting to put a stop to anything that can be a danger to the country and its economy. I love the economy. when she held up Cecily. But this can also be interpreted as her strong sense of justice. However, this strong sense of justice is fueled by her love and caring attitude for the people of her nation. Iris also cares immensely about something personal to her, that being her relationship with Kazuma. Now this is somewhat off topic, but by showing how much Iris cares for Kazuma, even willing to attempt to take away the bounty placed on his head. Okay. Showing how much she cares for others, although this can be said to only because she loves him, but nonetheless, but I'm saying by this point. Some of the other girls in the series are nowhere near where Iris is in compassion. Once again, showing that Iris stands lonely at the top. I see no god rather than me. Now let's go. Iris' relationship with Kazuma. Going on to Iris' relationship with Kazuma, this was something I believe needed its own section in the document. I believe Iris' relationship with Kazuma is a highlight not only due to her reactions, but by how unique it feels. But before, let's talk about why the reactions are so fun, and please do note that this section is entirely personal and has not been taken out to the survey for an accurate rating. Seeing a brother-sister relationship in anime and manga always feels so fresh and nice to see. You can see this in many series such as Demon Slayer with Tanjiro and Nezuko, or a mundane series like Snafu with Komachi and Hachiman. Damn, you actually mentioned Snafu, that's crazy. I feel as if sibling relationships always have so much room for both characters to grow off of each other, and have both characters always bounce off of each other. And I feel like the Kazuma and Iris relationship demonstrates this brilliant. Both Iris and Kazuma are able to grow through their relationship as siblings, quote siblings, with Iris being able to express and grow her adventurous side more while becoming more rebellious, with something which Serbi does find adorable. I love this fucking part. And Kazuma growing more into a sort of hero role that would eventually lead him to slaying the Demon King, which is all but holy shit, agreed to upon to be very nice. Now, while some may say that Kazuma is in fact a poor influence on Iris, based on what was seen in Volume 11, Serbi says 7 out of 10 people disagree with this statement and would say that overall, Kazuma is a good influence on Iris and their relationship is whatever people find funny. True. People who like their relationship, of course. My opinion on Iris, holy shit. Oh, we're reaching the end already? Already? Should I make the same, should I make like something similar but with Itsuki? Because I think if I do it with Itsuki, it would be so fucking hysterical. Because I think Itsuki, even though she has more things than Iris, I don't think I could make anything better. Like, you know. Anyways, my opinion on Iris. We're finally at the part everyone has been waiting for. What are my personal thoughts on the character Berserk Stylish Sword Iris? Now, I love this character, me too. But before we talk about why, let's speak on how I came to love her. It all started at 2 AM, 2 hours before I normally wake up. In a cold sweat, I just realized that Iris is the best girl in the series. Honestly, that's like, you call it you can say that's an epiphany, you know? An epiphany. Irisman had an epiphany and said yeah, Iris is best girl. Like, imagine waking up against your will and be like, holy shit, Iris is best girl. Yeah. Kind of silly, right? Anyway, I love Iris for how sweet, oh fucking what? How sweet she is. I love Iris for her relationship with Kazuma and how cute and fun it can be to read. I love how Iris interacts with all the characters and her role in all of their lives. I love Iris and everything she does, especially in Volume 10 of the light novel, which is probably my favorite of the bunch. I love how her brother Complex has only intensified with Kazuma defeating the Demon King. I just love everything she does. I love all of her designs and how silly some of them are, such as how poorly her eyelid design is, conceal her identity. I just love everything about this character and can write for days, but at that point we're just wasting time. To put it short, Iris is funny, sweet, cute, endearing, and enjoyable to read. Everything I want in a character in this series. She's easily the best girl in Konosuba and easily the best girl to ever exist in fiction. True. True, peak fiction. Iris is peak fiction. But after having read this document, I'm not sure you already knew that. I agree. Yes, I know. The voice of the people. Now, for the final section, I want to include some quotes from the survey I had taken when researching for this document. Below are some statements I have been allowed to share, although all of them are anonymous for protection of those involved so they don't get swarmed by the plethora of viruses that they can be sure to create. All this, I'm not joking. Iris is great. I just like the name. Okay, this quote. It's mine. In Discord, I think Irisman asked the Discord. I think it was like, "What did you bring on Iris?" And I was like, "Yeah, Iris is great." And no, true. Iris is great. I love the naive. She has like this naive personality, but she's strong as fuck, and I love that. And the little sister thing is very cute. I like if you watch Bunny Girl Senpai, I love, and if you follow me on Twitter on that time I watched that show, I fucking love Kaede because she was a very brother complex character. And people say that like that's kind of like they don't like it. Like I don't understand why, but I'm like, it's cute. So basically Iris is that, like kind of the same thing. Anyways, Iris is best girl. When I started reading the light novel of love, I saw nothing into my mind. Iris is pretty hot. Iris wins in that regard, referring to the cuteness between Iris and Megumin. Iris is an adorable character. Conclusion. In conclusion, Iris is the best girl in Konosuba and the best girl in any piece of media to have ever come out. I'm sure a majority of those who have read this document agree, and for the less than 1% of the readers who disagree, I must say that you're simply beyond help and truly have no taste whatsoever. Now with that being said, I hope you have a good day. The Irisman. Beautiful. Masterpiece. Mr. Irisman, that's my I gifted this to, look, you see the little Itsuki, that's cameo. Ooh. Mr. Irisman. Thank you, Mr. Irisman, for making the blessed as document in existence. Iris document banger. Holy shit, that's funny. I fucking take it seriously. Jesus fucking Christ. We have been like here for like an hour, right? Oh, almost an hour. Oh wow, if you read this out loud, it's just an hour long. It's an hour long read. If you wanna have your mind blown on why Iris is actually better than Megumin, read this. You just watch my stream. This is kind of yeah, I can say that it's just a promotion to the Iris document, even though you can't read it because only the ones who have the best taste can read this document. But if you agree to all of this, true, you're good. Now what should we do now? We read the whole fucking Iris document. Should I do the same but with Itsuki right now? I could write one. Iris, Megumin bad, Iris good. I agree. Holy shit! Megumin is a mage stick in my head. If it's to turn her, it is eyeless. Okay. Iris legit bitch slap Iris. What? Iris shit. Bitch slept Iris, yes. Iris cute, I agree. Says nothing. Dude, she was so good in the volume. It's a good document. I mean, we can start doing the Itsuki. I mean, I can do an Itsuki document right fucking now. I'm gonna fucking do it, honestly. I can do it. Let me... Let's take this out for a second. And we're gonna start writing Itsuki things. I think I'm gonna either go the same way. Oh, Spanish. Está bien. Vamos bien. Estamos bien, la verdad. ¿Puedo hablar también español? Oh, wow. Se habla castellano. No te preocupes. Es para todo el mundo. We can start doing the Itsuki document by the Itsuki man. I think either I do the same. I am here only for defend Megumin. Megumin está bien. I mean, Megumin. Dije que Megumin fuera mejor. Me la leí integralmente. Dije Megumin mejor. No, lo hago irónicamente, pero Iris está bien. Very good. Very good, Iris. Yes, let's do the Itsuki. Is it on screen? Okay, it's not on screen. Hold on. No, that's the wrong one. Hi. Yes, the Itsuki document. Now, let me put the pictures and stuff because I don't want anyone to see like my things. Megumin. my man Irish man went out of the way to speak the Spanish. This works. Is it the slab one? Is it the last one? Okay, slab one. Okay. I can do an Irish Itsuki video when I finish the Hololore one. It's gonna be the first. It's gonna be trending. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. It was Pug. Let's put. Okay. Why Itsuki? Itsuki, not. Nakano is the best girl in don't say the quintessential quintuplets. On the graph part, I don't know if I do it or if I do anything else. Why chicken that goes bacon and probably Pog's lab. Probably all of fiction. Okay, bruh. Okay, fair enough. You're I literally don't like Ichika. If you'd like Ichika, then kindly get the fuck out of my stream. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Or am I? Yeah. We're doing the same thing. I don't know if I do the same. Like, I don't like this one. Which font is like Itsuki? Which font resembles Itsuki? I feel like Itsuki is a... No, that looks very wrong. What is a good Itsuki font? That looks weird. Nino is good because she's better than Ichika. And if you're better than Ichika, you're better in life. No, that looks bad. Like Iris, Ichika bad. True, I agree. We should do why Ichika is the worst girl in all fiction. Just give me now ideas. This looks computer like. Okay, fair enough. This looks okay. Let's put. Even though I say all of fiction. True. I agree. Andres Parra, you're based. Okay, I have a joke ready. I'm gonna put featuring math, logic, and good opinions. I should do like a funny math thing because I did math. Okay. Let's do the index. The first topic, like first chapter, the topic should be introducing Itsuki. And the second one should be, of course, the cuteness, and yeah, I think cuteness factor. And I'm gonna like either try to copy paste the same thing Iris Men did. Design factor. Relation. Wait. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm sorry. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Relationship with Quince. Relationship with Futaro. It's okay. Kotaro. What was the other? What was Futaro's cousin name? I think it was Kutaro or like something like that. Relationship with Futaro. What next should be? Let's take a look at the Iris document. Let's just copy paste it, kind of. Cuteness, design, role. Yeah, I can put the role. Role in the story. Her character. The people's opinion. I think that's it for the index. Yes. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna put the math factor in. We're going full math, okay? Let's start with Itsuki. Okay, how should we introduce Itsuki? Itsuki Nakano is the... I fucking pressed again the same fucking button. I'm so upset. I should change my fucking settings. The fifth quintuplet in the quintessential quintuplets. I think I should reread the fucking QQ again to do this fucking document. I feel like I know I read all the fucking things. True. Tienes razón, no sé qué hago con mi vida, pero lo estoy haciendo porque por pura diversión hay que disfrutar la vida con the fifth quintuplet and the quintuplet. And is very cute. What should I say? Like introducing Itsuki is like quintuplets. Should I introduce what? Okay. Spoilers for the manga. Careful. With her sisters are tutored by Uesugi Futaro after him accepting the request to tutor some rich guys. Hold on, what the fuck? Tutored by Uesugi Futaro, accepting him to some rich guys' daughters. On the way, it's really bad. On the way to lunch. Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, I can say that the Iris is holy shit. It's gluttony. I think Iris's gluttony should be a part of it too. On the way to lunch, sorry. A race document. Holy moly. True. What should I know they, of course, they build up a relationship, but which kind of relationship? Because at the start of the series, they start like kind of hating each other. They build up kind of a. And after true. Itsuki home. To her Hori. Anji and Futaro, I don't think it's a very fun. It says something that triggers Itsuki, and from there they will have her, and then tells her that he is indeed the tutor. Is indeed the tutor of. They hired. Starting the story. Now I'm gonna put pictures later, so from there next is the math factor. Deu. I think that the thing should be like a bit more, you know. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Let's put the math factor. Itsugi has 6 letters. Nakano also has 6 letters. But yeah, that's. So if we add them, it gives us 12. Right? Easy math. But if we add the variable x to the equation, the equation